Stop, Ayesha. He's here.
Huh? He? Do you mean...
It's that wolf. He's near.
What? I'm not mentally prepared yet!
You better do that quick. He's coming right for us.
Alright, let's just get this over with. Alright, I got it! I was caught off guard.
It's the fang that takes down its prey.
We did it!
Ayesha, I'm sorry I got you involved in this.
No, it's fine. I think it was inevitable under the circumstances. It's just that I feel kinda bad for the wolf.
This was his only path in life. There's no need for sympathy. Now, what should we do with him? Normally I'd take the fur to sell it, but... What's wrong, Ayesha?
Can you leave this wolf to me? This should do it. I think the wolf can rest in peace now.
No grave marker or anything. It's a bit lonely for a grave. But anyone out for his fur won't know that he rests here. Still, this is my first experience with making a grave for my prey. It's not the kind of idea a huntsman would have, but this could be good as is.
Yoris, you told me not to sympathize with him, but my heart aches whenever I think about this wolf's feelings.
In this land, with limited resources, it's hard for humans and beasts to get along. Sympathizing every time would cause us to starve.
Is that how it works?
Still, he was able to die as one who hunts, not as one who is hunted. He may not agree or be satisfied. However, let's choose to believe that, at the very least, he had no regrets.
You're right. Or I guess I have no choice but to think of it like that.
That's it. Now let's go back to town and tell Kyle.
Yeah, I'm sure he's worried about us too.
I wonder. Knowing him, he might have forgotten all about the wolf. Well, telling that chatterbox will quickly get the word out that the wolf was exterminated.
Most likely. We need to reassure everyone in town. I have mixed feelings, but I guess this was for the best. Let's get this out of our way.
Swift attack!
Not yet! I can still keep going! I'll go after you! That was an easy win!
seems to be heading out to hunt.
Seeing him again, he's really big.
Just a while ago, I was only able to look up at the dragon. But it's different now. I feel like I can reach him with my hand any minute. Just wait a little longer. Just a bit more.
crystal is exerting tremendous power. I feel like this is probably a dangerous item. I want to try it right away, but it has so much power. I don't know what might happen, but it won't help any if I don't try it out. Alrighty, I'll just go ahead and use it. Now, Crystal, show me your hidden powers! Yeah! What? Could I have done something tremendously wrong?
You, at times, show extraordinary resolve. One would normally be hesitant to use the flower crystal.
I'm sorry. I thought I should hurry. What's happening?
The stimulation was probably a bit too strong. The area around here was just caught by surprise. It'll stop soon.
Oh, you're right.
How will he move forward, now that he's been struck by such tremendously powerful words? It'll be interesting to see what kind of changes this will bring. We need to be ready for when he shows himself.
You seem pretty excited, Mr. Keith.
This kind of phenomenon is a first for me too, so I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't excited.
If anything, now I'm more nervous.
The situation will probably change suddenly. If anything happens, I'll come visit. Don't overlook any trifling changes, and be on a constantly keen alert. Farewell.
Be on a keen alert. I'm not really good at that, but I guess I have to.
It's heading that way!
Women and children, get inside! Lock the doors and don't come out!
What? What's all this commotion about?
Oh, hey, kiddo. Looks like all the rumbling of the ground damaged the wall. Lots of slags have been coming from the section that broke down. For your own good, you should keep out of the village. Right now, it's safer outside the village than inside.
It's probably my fault. What should I do? I'm causing trouble for people. I'd like to help fight off the slags.
Hey, it went that way!
Yeah!
Let us start as always. I will not miss my aim!
Sorry, kiddo. Our town watch is unreliable.
No, don't worry about it. It might actually be all my fault. What should I do? It's probably because of the flower crystal's influence.
Rampaging slags. So slags can understand those words as well.
Mr. Keith, when did you get here?
Just now. Something interesting seemed to be happening over here, too. The words the crystal emits must be like their god's voice, giving these slags their absolute orders. However, when you used it, the words were simply scattered without holding any meaning. The nonsensical voice of their god resounded within them. They seemed to be deeply confused.
What should I do? If anyone gets injured,
I'm sure the people who live around here are used to this level of strife, so there's no need to worry.
Boss! The big one that was inside started moving!
Whoa, whoa! He's gonna start moving too? Oh, this is gonna be trouble.
On top of that, there's a girl floating in the air, giving the slags orders! What the hell is going on?
Excuse me, but what did this girl look like?
Well, her hair was short and... Huh? She kinda reminds me of you.
So this girl, is she real? Boss, I'm gonna go.
You? No way. It's too dangerous to go inside.
No, I'm gonna go. I have to.
If something happens, we won't be able to save you.
Don't worry. This little darling will be fine. Let her go.
If you say so. But if you feel like you're in danger, come back immediately.
Okay, it's decided then. Go.
Yes, sir. It's my fault, so I need to do something about it.
Well, you don't have to get so worked up. If push comes to shove, I'll settle this. Above all else, with all this confusion, I'm sure there'll be moments you can catch them with their guard down.
Okay. I'll get going. Doing in a place like this?
Alchemist, you are the one who attacked me, are you not?
Neo, what are you saying?
Designating target Alchemist as an enemy. Activating elimination protocol.
Neo!
Won't let you have your way.
There!
Absolutely, I will give my support.
Burnishing the Fang of Heart.
Executing the order.
I gotta do something.
Will not miss my aim!
Feel the soul of hunting.
You will not get away!
All right, I got it. Stars in the sky come dropping down.
All preparations complete. I can go anytime. I will go all out. Take this!
I won't let you have your way.
Here.
It's nothing for me. It's nothing for me.
Will not miss my aim!
Not paying attention. This is it. Just a bit more. We can do this. All right, we win. I think looks like
Unexpected resistance confirmed. Action ceased.
you're not Neo, are you? Why do you look like Neo?
Neo? This specimen's name?
Yes, she's my sister. Please give Neo back to me.
That I cannot allow. I am the keeper of this.
Then stop keeping her, and don't call Neo this.
All of my actions have been authorized. Any interference will be eliminated by any means necessary. Further hindrances will not be tolerated. Alchemist, this is your only warning.
No matter what you say, I won't back down. Give me back my sister! Wait!
That's quite a considerable tantrum.
I'm throwing a tantrum too! Treating Neo like...
Don't cry. I can't deal with crying women.
Sorry. I got upset, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I don't know what that thing was. But it's going too far for something that was created by human hands.
Plus, treating Neo like a thing.
Yeah, don't fret. I won't say there's no benefit to crying, but is that really what you should be doing right now?
Sorry. I'm such a crybaby.
If you want to cry, cry all you want after you save your sister. Not all alchemists use their skills for the greater good. Or maybe it's... Never mind, that's only a hypothesis. Regardless, if we can locate where it is, we can come up with a way to deal with it. Do you have any ideas?
Ideas? They aren't directly related, but a few things do come to mind.
Then let's meet at the edge of town and go from there. Come find me after you've calmed yourself.
That's right. Now's not the time to cry. I need to hurry and find Neo. Sorry to make you wait, Mr. Keith.
So you've calmed down? Then we should get going. I've returned. Odelia, are you here?
Oh, welcome back. You have returned early this time.
When I'm late, you're always in a bad mood. Although that's not the reason I came back early.
I didn't notice that the library is now kinda like Mr. Keith's home.
Prepare a location. We need to have a rather long talk.
Certainly. Please wait one moment.
Now, why don't you tell me your thoughts about the location of that thing?
It's not like I know about the place directly. Not only that, but lots of mysterious things happened while I was searching for Neo.
Mysterious things? Even phenomena that appear to be beyond human understanding at first glance can be discovered for what they truly are. Come on, start off by telling me about it.
When I synthesized the flower oil, I fell asleep, and before I knew it, I was with Neo at some place I've never seen before. After I woke up, I thought that maybe it could have just been a dream, but I gave Neo her favorite candy in the dream. And when I woke up, I didn't have it anymore. I don't know how it worked, but I was able to give Neo an object.
So you're saying that in a dreamlike space, you were able to meet your sister and give her an object?
Yes. I know it may not sound believable, but...
No, it's not impossible. Perhaps it follows the same principle as the tool I used to move us from the village to the library.
But Neo also said that she couldn't open the bag of candy.
So physical contact wasn't possible. A conclusion that could be derived from that would be your sister's likely in a state of being where her mind and body are distinctly separated. Her body is most likely in a dormant condition. What you've been meeting with was her astral body.
Now that I think about it, it did kind of feel like she didn't have a physical presence. Oh, and one more thing. A while back, my friend's calf went missing. Then, flowers near a ruin suddenly started to bloom, and I thought I saw the calf bathed in light. And the calf totally disappeared into the light.
That's most likely a transport technique. They're used to transmit objects over vast distances.
There's more to this story. So, the cap comes back. And when it does, there are 2 of them. 2 of the same cap came back. Isn't that amazing?
That's a common mistake with transport techniques. I've done it many times in the past myself.
Then, if something went wrong when we came to the library, there could have been 2 of me, too?
Relax. The one I'm using now is very stable. The odds of something happening with this one are 10,000 to 1.
Then that means there's still a possibility of something happening once every 10,000 times? Now I'm starting to get nervous.
Anyway, to be able to send something from this side is an interesting development. Knowing that, we may be able to take an effective step forward. I have one idea, but first, let's hear your opinion. What would you do now?
Well, I think it'd be nice to be able to find the sent object.
Using what kind of method?
It's starting to feel like I'm taking some kind of test.
Don't worry about that. Continue.
For example, if I send something that creates sound, I could use the sound to look for Neo. The words emitted from the flower crystal were able to confuse the slags from very far away. So if I can make something like that and send it to the other side...
That is roughly correct. Let's proceed according to that plan. Now we should start by creating this object to send to the other side. I shall give you a hint for the basic principles. After that, you must create it on your own. And with it, gracefully locate that thing.
Mr. Keith? You're not gonna help me?
You've come this far. Would you like to accomplish the rest on your own?
Well, I guess.
You don't need to worry. When you're going against that thing, I'll lend you a hand, to some extent.
Oh, you will? That's really reassuring.
Then don't think about unnecessary things and just focus on attaining your goal. The path has already been laid out before you.
You're right. I need to put all my effort into this. Mr. Keith? Thank you very much.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Well, after all, I just thought I've been depending on your assistance.
Gratitude is unnecessary. I'm merely doing these things to satisfy my own interests. That is all.
Mr. Keith always ends up helping me, I guess. He really is a nice person, huh? tool that Mr. Keith taught me is done. So, the way this works is that one emits the words, and the other one locates where the words are coming from. If I can give this to Neo, then I'll be able to pin down her location from here. But how will I give it to her? I haven't seen her since that last time. Maybe I just have to believe and... What should I synthesize?